Hey guys, it's Nikki with Wild Voyager Destinations. I'm your host. But today I want to talk about spending budgets. Ah. So, as you know, I am an adventure travel agent and I'm also a travel blogger and I'm a solo travelist myself. So, today I want to talk about sticking to a spending budget. Now, my mom used to have this thing where she said you wouldn't be surprised how much money you save when you stick to your grocery list. Let's say you're trying to go to the store for like 5 or 10 things. And if you go in the store, pick those 10 things, and leave, you wouldn't believe the amount of money that you save. Because, there's these myths where you never go to the store hungry because you end up spending more than you should. And, well, Target's a whole nother magical wonderland. We know that. You walk in there, it don't matter what kind of list you have, how much restraint you have, you're gonna see something that you want. And other stores are like that too, but this is totally different. So when it comes to traveling, um, and you're gonna find something that you want to do or buy or try or experience or something like that. But um, if you're going to do that, then it needs to be a part of the budget too. Splurging fund or something. Hey, if I see something this, it shouldn't cost no more than this, so I'm gonna put this little bit of extra here, or use a piggy bank or something separate from the budget of the trip. Let's say you freed up $100 on a credit card. Hey, there we go. There's a little bit of splurging there, but you need to have a cap on that as well. You don't want to just say, well, I got this credit card, whatever extra I want to do, I'll just zippy zip zip zip, because you're creating a bill for yourself. You're creating interest and all these things, and you're running up your credit amount and so on and so forth. If you're good at paying your credit cards off, great, but not everybody's like that. Mm-hmm. It takes discipline and money. So, yes, when you have a budget for your trip, you want to stick to it as much as possible because it is like the grocery example. If you don't, you end up spending way too much, and then oftentimes we don't think about emergencies and wild cards that come up in life. Anything can happen on a trip. I mean, you can plan a trip down to the letter. Doesn't matter. One little thing can rock the whole thing off course, and you don't want to have to deal with that. Or when it does happen, you want to be able to deal with it without the extra frustration. So, if you have a spending budget, I'm not going to go over, then do that. And spend likewise and stick to your budget. Put a little bit aside for splurging just to help ease that itch, because you are going to see something. When you go somewhere, you are going to see something. You go to a resort, a theme park, you go out of the country, you're in another country, and you see all these spectacular things you've never seen in the country that you're from, and you're going to want it because our first thought is, what if I never make it back here again? What if, I never see this again? And then I will have missed my chance. And obviously, we always have these Pinterest quotes that's talking about, take the risk, life is short, take the risk. And with that circling in and the what ifs all mixing together, you're going to want to buy it. So, fine, have that splurge, but cap your splurge. Don't think that this is just free money that's just out there. And I am speaking to people who probably lives paycheck to paycheck, or they have to save money for a vacation trip. You don't want to blow that money way out to the point where you're kind of dancing on a razor blade. Something happens, you're SOL, especially if you're in another country. You definitely want to try and stick to your dotted I's and crossed T's. But yes, have a little bit of splurging money just to satisfy an itch or to be able to experience something that maybe you've never had before, and that will be good. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for chiming in.